Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. And if you're new, hi, thanks for stopping by. So today we are cycling an old sweater into a socks. So if you have an old sweater that you really don't know what to do with, this is a perfect idea. So what I'm doing here now, I'm just cutting out the length of the socks, the base, the top. So this is the top of the socks. I'm just using these slippers to cut out the length, not really the shape. So I'm going to cut 4 of this shape. So keep watching. Lately, I realized it's been getting colder. In my own side, it's getting drier and colder, and then we are in the Harmattan period, and then in other places they are in winter. So this is like a perfect um, upcycling you can do right now. So I'm just cutting out the shape of the base. So this is where the other part I cut is going to be on. So the reason I'm using a piece of paper to cut out this, because this sweater, there's no way I can draw on it, simply because it's very fluffy and then it's very airy. So I'm just pinning it down and using this paper to cut it out. So if yours is not like this, you can just place the slippers directly and cut. First, we're going to work on the top part. We're just going to place the fabric inside out, and then I'm going to curve this. I'm using my hand and then to do this, but you can actually use a round object to create this curves, but I think I can do that with my hand as I'm doing it. So if you are really not sure, just use a round object to shape it. So I'm just going to rule out these lines. I ruled 4 inch, but I think 5 inch is the best. It's best if it's close. After all, you're trying to keep your feet warm, so you just rule yours 5 inch in like this, and then sew, and then I'm going to sew the heel like that. So for the base, I decided to double it just to give it extra fluffiness and support. So this is it after joining. Now I'm just going to take this like this and then turn it. So that's it. Let me do it again. So this is it. So this top part is ready to be attached to the down part. So I'm just going to attach it inside out. For accuracy, just pin the front and the back together before you start sewing around. And when you're sewing around, because the top part is wider than the down part, just make sure you lift it a bit so that it aligns with the seam at the down, which, because you need extra room at the top, this would accommodate your leg perfectly. So afterwards, I decided to trim it just to give it a good finishing inside. So this is it. I discovered, of course, that the 4 inch is too small to take in, so I decided to take in 1 more inch to make it 5 inch. That's why I suggested initially that you make yours 5 inch so that it covers your feet properly. So this is the difference. This one is 5 inch and then the other one is 4 inch. So I think I prefer the one that is 5 inch. So it has more coverage. So this is it. Is ready. Very simple. You can do it. So this is it on me. Yep, I took it outside so I can see it very well. So it's so cool and cozy, perfect for this cold weather and this dry season if you are in those parts of the world. And then I decided to use the sleeve to create another socks. So in this one, the socks I decided to create is your normal socks, and then the sleeve is perfect for it because it gives it the length. So I used the pattern already cut for the feet. So this what I'm doing. That's why I'm just pinning down and then I'm going to cut. So I'm going to place it like this as a guide to cut out the second feet. Next, I decided to cut out those sharp edges to give it a fit curve. So what's left is to turn it inside out and then place it inside and make sure you're placing the right fit. You know how the fit is curved, so just pin the top and the front and then sew round. So this is it after sewing. Very simple and direct. And now I'm just going to turn it out and then try it on. So, what do you guys think? Is this something that you think you can do? If it's something you can do, just leave me a comment. And if you have any other idea to upcycle sweater, also leave me a comment. I'd like to hear from you. And then I will also want you to please like this video before you leave, share, subscribe if you haven't, and then of course give me a comment. I really love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. Till my next video. Bye for now.